Held on the 1st of March and taking place during DMU's Cultural Exchanges Festival, Media Bomb hosted a panel of 5 media and cultural industry professionals. Here the panel are discussing, is it who or what you know?
Okay, so we've got another question.
Yeah, I've got another one on the Twitter here. Is it a case of who you know, not what you know in the creative industries? And we'll go with Sarah on that one.
Okay, it's both. It's definitely both, because there's no point going up to somebody that you know and saying something that makes you sound like an idiot. You've got to really know your subject. You've got to know who to go to network with and get the right thing. So it is both.
I'd say it's more of a case of who you know once you're in the industry. It's a difficult industry to get into it, but once you're into it, you move around. You can move around quite easily. Once you're in, you get to know other people, and you can choose your career a lot easier and start moving around. But getting in, it's a case of working hard.
And that's, I think, what comes down to networking. The more that you network, the more people that you meet, the more opportunities that you find. So you do have to know what you're talking about, and you do have to specialise, and you have to get good at what you're doing. But yeah, I think meeting as many people as you can, networking, build up your database, talk to lots of people, and good businesses get people talking. So you want to talk about your business, tell people about what you do, be confident in what you're doing, and don't stay in your little bubble. I know it's easy when you're a creative person to stay in front of your computer or just work on your work, and sometimes you need to do that, get good at what you do, but you need to get out there and meet people face to face, and just meet as many people as you can and talk about what you do and shout about it.
I think when you go out networking, and I think I said this to the guys in the podcast when we were recording that, it's if you come out of a networking situation and you didn't make any good connections or anything like that, you probably went in with the wrong attitude. It's about going in and saying, right, those people there definitely can't help me get what I want. Do I need to be looking elsewhere? Should I be networking somewhere else rather than going to the same thing? I think it's definitely who you know. At a certain point, you get to that transition tipping point, if you like, but you have to be able to back it up. I like people that are necky and a little bit leery, but I think you still have to be able to back it up with information, especially the more senior the role may be, and the more responsibility would come with. I was certainly saying to Anthony in the room downstairs, it would be easy to focus on all the negativity that there's been in the press, not only about De Montfort Hall, but things like Phoenix Square, or do you focus on moving forward, and this is what I can do about now, and moving it forward? Okay, so
I was going to say, I think the reason you all need to bear in mind is the reason we want young people to work with us is because you know things that we don't, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with telling us that and demonstrating that. We went to university quite a while ago, and things have changed quite a lot, and you're more at the cutting edge in many ways than we are, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with letting us know that that's the case.
I had an email on Monday from 2 young lads who run a YouTube channel, UK5 TV. He's only 16. He's called Creed, and he turned up in the community media centre, and I said to him, "What would you like me to call you? Your name you've written down here on your email, or your stage name, Creed?" So we had a conversation, and I said to him, "The first thing I want to ask you is about, you've written in this email that you run the leading media platform in Leicester." And he immediately went, "Well, what I meant to say was, it was for young." I said, "Stop, I'm happy with that. That's the reason that we're talking." Yeah, it's about then making sure that he networks with From Dusk Till Dawn and Cuttlefish and speaks to people at Demon FM to make sure that he can back that up, in addition to just for 16-year-olds that are watching on YouTube.
You've been listening to a soundbite from Media Bomb 2013. To find out more, go to facebook.com/Media Bomb.